What's up guys, Joker's Gaming for you here, bringing you back another Division video. So as you know, 1.2 dropped yesterday and we got new things to do in the PvE area. We have high value targets that can be acquired from the base of operations after going to safe houses and gathering intel. And also note that when you are gathering intel, that some of the enemies that you kill, the NPCs, some of them actually will drop intel themselves, which you will see in this video. So this is me and my buddy Sam, and we decided to grab, I believe we grabbed one of the harder ones right off the bat, and decided to see what we would get. And I must say, these are really worth doing. They're very rewarding, especially the weekly ones, which they will come in a later video because I'm only gonna be able to pump out so many at a time. Currently, I've got the clear sky done, so we did that on the first day. Also, yeah, so lots to do. So, anyways, these enemies, despite the number above their head, they're just, you think, hey, oh, they're just purple level 31s. For some reason, in the update, and we also noticed this in the incursion, is that they're a little bit tougher than you'd expect. Some of them, it's kind of it was surprising to both of us. I mean, we were more than geared out to beat them. What you'll notice is that there will be a lot of cleaners, and also part of your assignments, you can get those done at the same time, the weekly Isaac, while you're doing these, which is kind of a double bonus. The only thing that you won't get done is the Dark Zone part of it. So, but anyways, so this is Castro, which was yesterday was one of the dailies. I managed to get them all done. I'm gonna try to get them all up as fast as possible. And also coming up will be Bluebird. So one of the guys from the trailer, which I enjoyed that one. So the ones where you see that you only need 5 intel for, they are the easiest of the dailies, and the ones that go up to, I believe, 25, they are the most difficult, and they can be a real pain in the butt. So this is basically, for those of you that don't know and haven't tried it out yet, when you used to have to go to the areas and you would have to, protect the JTF and run back and forth. And if you just saw right there real quick, I did manage to pick up another piece of intel off of an NPC. So the great thing is, not only do you get intel from completing this, like from going around and getting them done through the world, you don't lose any when you beat this, and you gain some along the way. But yeah, so these are very rewarding, and like I was saying, it's just like, when you have to go and help the JTF in an encounter or something like that, and waves of enemies would spawn. It's basically like that, except it's not as boring. I mean, yes, you gotta fight the same waves over and over again, but at the end, it's very rewarding. I mean, even gathering intel can be rewarding, especially if you just hit level 30. Oh my god. I mean, you're granted right off the bat with, 9 times out of 10, a weapon, or a piece of armor, and something will drop from the boss. And here, this was awesome, what we get drop from the boss. So, I'm gonna let this play out for a little bit here. And I'll just kind of talk to you guys throughout the video about some stuff. So, I mean, there's not real strategy to these. The only thing is that if you die, you have to reacquire the bounty, and you have to do it again. So, if you only have 25 intel and you grab a 25 intel bounty, high value target, and you die, you got to go back out, go back to a safe house, and reacquire all of, you need to reacquire everything and get the bounty back. So, yeah, that's kind of a bummer. So make sure you don't die, and if you do attempt the the higher level ones, and especially if you try to attempt the weekly ones, which a group of us did the highest level weekly one, Fallon, the night shift. Excuse me. And man, those cleaners, man, those flamethrowers went quite the distance. So ones like this, a lot of you will be able to do it by yourself, and some, it's just safe to go in with a buddy if you have one. But seriously, if not, if you want, test out the lower ones that only cost you 5 intel, and beat that. If you go through that with ease, go to the ones that cost you 10. That's still no problem for you at all. Just keep working your way up. Grab the 15, grab the 20, grab the 25. See how you do. Just keep in mind, like I said, they're all different. They're in different locations, and if you die, you got to reacquire target intel again, which is, worst case scenario for the people that have been playing this from day one. It will give you some guns and materials that you can scrap for materials to get new stuff. So that's really it. There's nothing else really more that I can say to you about the high value targets. When you go to one, just know the area, watch where the enemies spawn at, because some of them will catch you off guard. They managed to catch us off guard a couple of times. And also, not to mention, you will see a lot of drops, blues, purples, all over the ground, and that's great, because if you want to craft, say, some of the gear set pieces that cost 22 high-end fabric, which is just absurd. I'm sorry, but that's a lot, considering it takes 15 to make one high-end, and you need 22, and you roll one, and say you get stuff on it that you don't want. That really sucks. So, but anyways, it's great because it gives you extra loot that you can scrap that you don't need, or if you're low on cash, you can just sell it and take some stuff up to recalibrate and get your gear to where you want it to be at.
Okay, another sniper down. Hold on, if you're hurt, I could throw my station down.
And the other thing that I do like about this is when you get to a certain point, and don't forget, you're on a timer. As soon as you get to that zone, that timer starts. So at this point, we got 2 minutes left to do it. And this is kind of why I say it is a little bit safer with 2 people if you attempt the ones that are level 25. Even if you are a tank, even if you got a lot of DPS, it's not always that. It's your environment, and the fact that there's so many enemies, and if you got cleaners that got a lot of flamethrowers or lobbing a lot of grenades at you, or LMB, which are kind of tough, then
oh god, I gotta change my gun.
That can be an issue. And the other thing is we found that we were running out of ammo quite quickly, and we all have the gold extended mag, with a fair amount of bullets in them. But it didn't matter. I mean, we were still running out of ammo. It was pretty crazy. You saw me. I had to switch weapons there, which, yeah. So here, this was a close call. Like I said, we picked one of the higher ones. Still at the point where trying out different gear set builds and whatnot to see what I like. And my buddy went down. He blacked out. So it was, do I go after him, risk it? And you see I'm pinned down, I've got a heavy machine gunner, I've got the boss, and I still got another guy, and they're just bombarding me. So, I wasn't able to go for him, and the boss, it was just him and one other guy, and I thought, oh my god, no. That feeling where, you do not want to die, you don't want to require it, but I killed him, and look at that. One of the new gear set pieces drop, and you see that I just picked up one target intel, so as soon as you are done clearing the area, run around and pick everything up, because that's extra intel, you know, that you're going to acquire. So it saves a bit of time from when you're doing it, running around from each safe house and each area to the next.
Yeah,
And also note that when you go from the lower district, like the Garment District, up further, up and say to Turtle Bay, the enemies get a lot tougher when you're doing the intel. It's not all the same, so. Anyways, that's about it, guys. These are really, really rewarding. You should do them.
Yes.
Not only do you get a ton of Phoenix
Castro
credits, but,
complete.
you know, there I got a Python skin, which looks sick. It's awesome. Some of them look really cool. And the bosses do drop all the new set pieces. And, yeah, so check it out. Let me know what you guys got
Okay, so
in the
I
comments down
got-
below. And let me know what you think about these high value targets. Are you enjoying them? See, I got a 214 Lone Star right there. I was really, really happy to get that. Snag that thing. And Sammy got some stuff too. And gotta say, man, he's one of the nicest guys I've met. I gotta say that, because he's like, yo, I don't want this Reaper here. You can have this. And I was like, oh shit, okay. Like, he dropped me greens all day long. They were dropping at 191 to 214, and the weeklies were dropping. I got some 240, got a 240 M1A. I got a 204. Also got a 204 shotgun. There was a ton of stuff. So, anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. And there are more to come for these high value targets. All right, guys, have a good day.